What up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building, trying to do this 4 for 24. You feel me? So, let's get it. Let's go, man. CARITTA Reeves, this for you. You know what I'm saying? They all this to you. We started this morning, basically. So, you say, let's try to be. Let's get it, let's go. We going. And thank you again for the super. Feel me? Thank you. Showing love. Now, your boy missed the podcast. Been busy. And this was a good one. I don't know how I missed this one. I just thought Tim didn't come on. I don't know, but I missed one. And it was what, a couple days ago? So let's get it. Let's go, man. 4 for 24. Let's try to see how this works out.
Led me to enter into a physical prison right after I turned 17 years old. And so I started these.
So basically, that's when you start to stutter and Tim. Now, I'm just messing with you, bro. Let the show go on. Hey, ain't it funny how every time you start to explain it, mouth start running like an engine though. Let's go, baby.
Prisons of my mind, these prisons of addiction, they led me to make mistakes and do things that positioned me for failure. And I ended up failing bad. I ended up falling bad. And I fell right into a jail cell.
Your fault.
I just went deeper and deeper and deeper into darkness. And everything changed in my life at a certain point. And something simple happened for everything to change in my life. Y'all know what it is? I woke up. Literally, I just simply woke up. I wiped the sleep out of my eyes. I washed my face. I cleaned myself up. And I said, I'm going to be better than this. I'm going to do better than this. I'm going to maximize my potential. I'm going to maximize my purpose. I'm going to quit allowing things to happen to me. And I'm going to start happening to those other things.
My daddy once told me, if you listen hard enough, a fool will tell you what he's thinking, right? Now, allegedly, Tim, was that the plan? You just woke up one day like, I need me a woman that's got some paper, and I'll be good if she let me tell her what to do, allegedly. And then you ran down to Jackson, found me, allegedly, and like you said, you was all good. You was all good, bro. Once you wiped the tears out, all the stuff out your eyes, and you looked over and you woke up next to her, you did. You woke up, allegedly.
Literally, in the Bible, it says a little sleep, a little slumber, and on comes the poverty. See, at this point, now I'm 35 years old, going on 36 in December, and I went from having nothing.
Okay, that's the part I love. Here we go with basically Charlie B's help. We about to break down with Tim not even knowing. He's about to explain to everybody how he didn't have nothing. Megan took him out the slums, and technically, she's the one that did all this. You feel me? But he doesn't even realize. He still thinks he's talking about himself. That's the funny part. So with Charlie B's help, let's break down the breakdown. Allegedly.
I literally, like my wife, I didn't even know my wife like during my times of struggle. I didn't have any kids. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any businesses. I didn't have any income. I didn't have any investments. I didn't have any education. I didn't have anything. But
okay, let's break this down, right? He just said all that. And then he went on about he got his things for horticulture, agriculture, all this other stuff, right? I don't care. We're focusing on the main points tonight, right? Now, we've all seen, I showed y'all how he bought Miss Jackson out there, was kissing her butt. Oh, we wouldn't have none of this without Miss Jackson. We wouldn't have none of this without, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to be honest, where's his walk and talk about, oh, I wouldn't have nothing without Megan, and Megan is my queen. Megan is the one that took me and turned me into the man I am today. Where's that video? Y'all seen that video? Because I've been watching for a minute now. I ain't seen it. I must have missed that one. Y'all have to come in the comments and tell me where that video is, because for this man to sit up and realize that, and he's about to tell you this, I was on drugs and I was doing all this other stuff, didn't have nothing, didn't know where my life was going. I got out of jail, met my wife, and everything blew up for me. He's not ever going to say this. Honestly, if it wasn't for this woman, I don't know where I'd be today. He's not going to ever say that. I'll wait. You can't. This is what I'm saying. He gives everybody credit except Megan. And you know what else he don't give credit to? The boys, allegedly. Because all this editing on a farm means nothing. It doesn't mean anything, Tim. It doesn't mean anything. And you allegedly tell everybody God told you that that is your job. And it's just as important as everything else with Christianity. You getting these videos out. You said it. I didn't. Okay? So you got Megan and the boys feeling like, I got to get these videos out, so y'all got to hit it. I can't do both. I can't. And the funny thing is, Megan and them be busting butt. And you talking about you be editing, and then in like the video I showed, what, 5-6 hours ago? Or something? I don't know. I'm doing this too much. You basically said you have to film stuff and then take breaks. Why? For a couple days and edit. It don't take that long, bro. I done put 4 out today. And splicing, splitting, cutting, everything. Adding music. Come on, man.
Now at this point, I'm 35 years old, started with nothing, and I own multiple pieces of real estate, debt free.
Catch it? Did you catch it? Okay, did Tim just once again tell us he owns everybody's property? Did he just tell us he owns everything? Once again. What did y'all hear? I'm 35 years old, started out with nothing, and now I own all these properties debt free. So, does that mean Grandma owns a trailer and is sitting on Tim's land? I don't know. Y'all tell me. This is all allegedly. This is all under fair use still. Whole show. I don't. You feel what I'm saying? So did he just drop a little Easter egg on us? Just to tell us without telling us, yeah, all this is mine, okay? Because I'm trying not to have you watch a whole bunch of stuff. But before that, he said, me and my family were able to buy all this property. But by the time he got to where I showed you, he was at, and I own all this. Okay, big man. All right.
Property that we own right now, with this nice, beautiful pond back here. My family, we were able to purchase this property in cash. My mom lives 5 minutes down the road, and we were able to purchase that property in cash because I woke up. It's like we just made a real estate deal and started a new business, IAG Realty. It's all about God Realty, and we bought 4 more acres, about 7 to 10 minutes away from here.
No jokey joke here. Let me ask you a question. If you showed up to church on Sunday and your preacher got up there and he wanted to be like, I bought this in cash. And I bought this. Tim, when'd you start to I'm sorry, I'm broke. I'm sorry. Listen. Since when did bragging become part of Christianity? I'm sorry. Okay, there's some jokey jokes in here. When did bragging become part of Christianity, y'all? Can y'all tell me? Because that's all you want to talk about. In cash. That's all you've been screaming for the last couple months. You notice that? We paid for this in cash, we paid for that in cash. Well, I've already proved everything you got paid for in cash, and you still paying payments like most people in America, bruh. Let's get it, let's go.
And we're continuing to make these moves. It's like we're continuing to expand in business. We're continuing to expand in family.
Did y'all catch that one? They're going to continue to expand in family. Now, Megan, you about to go have hernia surgery. I hope this man ain't talked to you and we might be able to have another kid after you had a surgery. Allegedly, I hope that's not what's going on. Now, if y'all back on this, we going to adopt some kids, let's just be honest. Tim, everybody knows what that scam is too. What you gonna get? 4 or 5 kids and get about $2,300 a month for each kid allegedly, and then you're gonna be balling out of control, and then you're gonna be like, yeah. But one problem, Tim, where they gonna sleep. You think you was in trouble before? Because the only place you got them for them to sleep is in the barn or shed. Let them come out there and you got some. Let them come out there and you got some kids out there sleeping because that's the only place you got for them, bro, allegedly.
Like I say, before I woke up, I didn't have a family. Before I woke up. And it's like it's a good thing that I woke up when I did, because if I would have met my wife when I was still sleeping and slumbering, or the lady now who's my wife, if I would have met her when I was still in that slumber, when I was still in that stupor, when I was still in that place where I was allowing things to happen to me, and I wasn't happening to those things, she wouldn't have looked at me. She wouldn't have gave me the time of day. But
okay, Tim, this is why I say you just need to let Megan talk. You done already been on here and I done already showed everybody allegedly how y'all ate off the ministry, y'all had no food, all this, right? So if you had woke up before you even met Megan, why wasn't any food in your house, bruh? Allegedly. Why did you have to steal food from your own ministry to eat? Why was other people making you food because y'all was out all day, you say, prayer walking and everything? And people were making you plates and stuff like that because they knew you hadn't eaten, right? Okay. But now, since you got a little bread, see, like my daddy once said, money make you the person you really are. A liar. Okay. Now that you got bread, you was a beast and you was a dog, and you went out there, and if you didn't have all that roof, your wife wouldn't even have looked at you. Really? Really? We already proved you didn't have nothing when you met her. Allegedly. We've already proved all that. So where is all this y'all was doing everything? Because at one point on here you said Megan had a full-time job and a part-time job, allegedly. If I'm wrong, y'all can hit me back and let me know. And at that time, you wasn't working nowhere. You wasn't working nowhere. So, allegedly, if that's the case, who's got all the grit? Who's got the dog in them? Your wife.
when she met me, I was a lion. I was a beast. I was a dog, and I was ready to attack. I was ready to start happening to things in my life. I was ready to start taking things to the next level. And I just want to encourage y'all, because if I can do it, you can do it.
Okay, Tim, I believe you. Because allegedly, you grabbed a hold of Megan's neck like a pit bull and locked on and hadn't let go since. And let me tell you this too, bro. Most men don't want to do it. If you can do it, most men don't want to have their wife like that. I'm just letting you know, man. Look, believe it or not, some men like women that will argue with them and like to fuss and fight. You feel me? I don't understand it, but I'm just telling you now. A lot of men don't think like you, bruh. I want just a submissive woman. I want her to do all the work allegedly. I want her to believe anything I said, God said, oh, she's gonna take it. Hey, brother, I don't know. I don't get it. No, I ain't even gonna snap. I'm confused.
Literally, I did 6 years and 8 months in prison. Sometimes I just round it off to 7 years, but I know, I have to be very, very specific about everything that I say, because I know that I'm being judged by the eye of the needle, by every single word. But
I ain't say nothing.
I did 6 years exactly, 8 months in prison. I went into prison when I had just turned 17, and I got out when I was 23, and I literally turned 24 3 months after I got out of prison, and I was sentenced to a 14-year sentence in prison. Do y'all hear this stuff? Do you hear this stuff?
Okay, now this is all still in fair use, and this is all allegedly, but Tim, I've already approved that you got out of jail, just like you just said for yourself, 3 months before you turn 25, right? Okay. Now, if y'all don't know, Tim turns 25 in December. Okay? Allegedly. Now, since he turned 25 in December, he was out of jail 3 months. He worked with his dad for a little bit, and then he went down there and he met Megan, allegedly, right? They were married 9 months after he met her, Okay? So, Tim, in that 9 months, you built all these businesses and bought all this stuff and Megan was just a hold on? I don't think so, bro. Allegedly. No. So y'all tell me how he got out of prison, was working with his dad, and even in his own words, you could go back and look, he wasn't making enough money with his daddy. So he had to get out of there and go do something else, right? So, now since we already know that, and we already know he was with Meg, and they were married 9 months after they met, where's all this dog and lion and wolf and I don't know, bro. You just be coming off with some stuff. And once again, I'm confused.
And I woke up out of that slumber, like I say, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands, and on comes the poverty. And I had to wake up, I had to get to this point to where I started happening to stuff. I started happening to things.
Now Tim's just doing a whole bunch of run on, and y'all don't need to see that. But he started off by saying he realized all this before he got out of prison, right? Now, back to the break it down. Okay, he realized before he got out of prison that he had to be in control of everything, allegedly. Allegedly, he had to be in control of everything. And from what he just said, it sounds like allegedly he meant people too. Yes or no? Y'all tell me. If that's too petty and I'm reaching, you let me know. But it sounds like he has to be in control of everything, allegedly, right? So he met a woman, allegedly, that if he could, how can I put this? He met Megan, he knew he could control her, allegedly, so this is what it's gonna be. She got a couple dollars. Hey, I can make this work, allegedly.
Like I said, I'm 35. I literally started my life from scratch when I was 23, 24 years old. Like I was a baby, you know what I'm saying? Like when I got out of prison, had nothing, didn't have any clothes, didn't have any food, didn't have a job, didn't have anything. But I was awake. That lion woke up in the morning, every morning, and started roaring. Ah!
Tim, you just lied again. And this is a podcast, like earlier I told y'all. He don't want people to know what goes on in the other stuff because he don't think they're going to go back and watch it, allegedly. So, let me just break this down to you what he just said. When he got out of jail, he didn't have nothing. And he built himself, lies. Tim, you already told us your mom and your daddy had you set when you got out. They had you set. You was working with your daddy as soon as you got out. Your mama had you a car and a cell phone. Come on, bro. You really trying to do this? You didn't like the car, and then your daddy gave you the truck. Allegedly, I don't know. My whole thing is this. You had mad help. You didn't get up with this lion and beast and dog and just roar it out on your own, buddy, when you got out of jail. I was 24 and I ain't had nothing. Wrong. You said it for yourself. So, is it me lying to the people or is it you lying to the people? Because I want to know before somebody come in and be like, Charlie B, you being petty. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Let's proceed.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing can stop me. And I was able to get to the place to where I am now. And so if I can do it, you definitely can do it. Like
allegedly more lies. Because just like I said in the other podcast he was doing, you could get this and you can do all this and you can't get this and you can't do this. God, you got the thumbprint to God and all this stuff. Okay, Tim, now you trying to tell everybody they can do it because you did it? Okay, just like the farm and everything, like I told everybody, you couldn't have did that without Miss Jackson. Allegedly, right? Okay, now, you know how everybody can't do it just because you did it? Because everybody ain't going to be able to find Meg. Okay? You got all that hay out there. You found the needle. You found the needle. Because I don't know if there's another one. Let's go, man.
Anytime there was a need, because sometimes my main focus was always ministry. And
sometimes my main focus was ministry. Did that sound right to y'all? Okay, let's go here. Sometimes my main focus was ministry. Okay, now y'all done came in the comments and be like, where's Tim's proof? Where he's a pastor, blah, blah, blah. He's answering y'all. Peter gave me read all your comments and everything. He see what's going on. He's about... Tim, just go ahead, Tim.
That's another thing, you know, I'm a licensed and ordained pastor, minister as well. And that's something that I've done, you know, after that point of me waking up You know,
allegedly, I don't know where that certificate came from. They could probably printed it up in the back. I don't know. So we'll never know. My whole point is this. Tim had to prove to y'all that, yes, I am a pastor. So everybody coming in the comments, Tim talking to y'all without coming in and just being like, hey, you know what? This is Tim. I am anointed. So he is talking to y'all through YouTube. Okay? So there y'all go for him trying to give us proof. All right. Let's keep moving.
and I'm in position now to where I have no lack. I'm in position now to where I can be a blessing for others. I'm in a position now because I've positioned myself to be the best version of me possible. Now I can sow and I can invest into others.
And that was it just me or on a podcast like 3 weeks ago or a month ago when it first started. They was talking about if we had 80 grand, we'd buy more land with it. We don't want a truck that costs more than a house. You feel me? They said they didn't have 80 grand a couple weeks ago. Now what happened? Tim, you hit the lottery. Because now you just acting like, dang, I am the man. But before, what happened to the budget? What happened to, you wasn't doing all that on the man at Grandma Lily's, allegedly. You wasn't doing all that on the man at Home Depot with the cabinets, allegedly. You wasn't doing that all when you decided you and Meg was going to take over Grandma's kitchen. It was all budget. But now you got it and you could just give it away and you put yourself in that spot. In the last 3 weeks, bro, I'll pay it. Charge $200 to tell us how, give a course. Tell us how in 3 weeks, I'll teach you from you can't afford an $80,000 car to you be able to afford that and give everything away. I got it all. Teach that class. I'll pay $200. I'll pay. Charlie be the first one to sign up. Charlie be in the building.
If I wasn't the best version of me, I would have to have my hand out. And I'm telling you, if you have your hand out begging, if you have your hand out and you have lack, people won't mind, like, you know.
Why? Allegedly. You don't have your hand out? Bro, you got your hand out so much they look like cups. Listen, you was just talking about the new rug y'all got for free. That we don't know who sent it because you're never going to say because it seems like you don't want to give nobody no credit. But that's cool. Now, as far as you talking about people giving, did you see how he had to stop himself and didn't even edit it out? Because, and he's laughing at y'all, allegedly. Did you see it? Because, people just, what was that? What was that? He was thinking about all the gifts allegedly y'all done sent him and he gets for free. But he's about to explain to y'all how begging ain't cool.
There's nothing wrong with that, but people won't mind feeling your hand when it's out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at this level right now that I don't have my hand out to beg. I have my hand out to give. And I'm not saying like I shouldn't say the word beg because that sounds disrespectful. Because there are people who don't have, and they need, and they have to ask. So asking is not begging. But what I'm saying is that the Lord wants to show himself strong through who I am, through me, to where when my hand stretches out, it's not to say, can I get some? But it's saying, can I give some? For real.
Okay, we gonna stop it right there because it's Friday and I'm trying to chill and I can't take no more lies. The rest of the video is him just talking gibberish and talking about waking up and waking up. Now, did y'all see what I saw? Because they keep getting free stuff, but he's not begging, or like he said, or are they asking for this stuff? I don't know. Y'all tell me. But Charlie B, 4 for 24. Let's see how I do. Let's go. Love y'all. Y'all be easy.